In my previous tutorial, I showed that how to use of external CSS, but here I will show you how to write CSS syntax. I mean, in this tutorial, I will discuss about CSS syntax. It's for beginners, not only advanced level. Okay, if you are beginner, please check this tutorial that how to write CSS, selector, ID, and class property. Okay, let's go. CSS syntax. In this image, you can see first is selector. Here you can see that P tag, it is a selector. P is a HTML element. Okay, and this is here you can see a curly brush and right side a curly brush. This is the here you write need to code. Okay, this is the property color, and color value is blue. This is the color and this is the blue. Okay, this is the selector, HTML selector, and this is the declaration. The HTML selector name is HTML tag name is selector, and the CSS property name is property and value. CSS selector are used to find or select HTML elements. P is HTML element, on their element name, ID, class, attribute, and more etc. Okay, in this tutorial I will show you CSS syntax, use of class or ID, use of grouping, selector. Okay, let's go. In our previous tutorial we have showed that project folder, how to use of external CSS. Run into Firefox. You can see that we have created in our previous tutorial. Just here you can see this is the selector name, class name. This is the class name. Also you can write here direct h1. Okay, for style it, just comment out. How to comment out in my previous tutorial I have showed slash star star slash, that it will be comment out. Okay, now refresh to check. You can see no CSS. In the image we can see use the selector. Okay, first right you can see h1. Okay, just h1, write it. Here you can write any property. h1, this is the HTML element. Okay, we can see in our HTML file that here's only one h1 tag. Okay, only one in the HTML file, only one h1 tag, and for this when we write this HTML tag only working on this. This is the HTML element. Okay, HTML element, and I write into the CSS file, and now it is a selector. Here this is the HTML element h1 tag, but when I write into the CSS file it is a selector. Okay, h1 selector, first select where you want to write the CSS code. Okay, but this template I hope you will create. In my previous tutorial I have showed. Then write here, check my image, property and value. Write something like that. First check, you can see the color is white, black. You can write color, color BLU, blue. You can see this is the selector, then use curly brush, then write this is the property and this is the property value, CSS property and CSS value. Property name is color and value is blue. Okay, save and refresh your browser. You can see our text is blue color. Okay, but when you can see that here a lot h1 tag, same tag h1 when you using, then all tag will be same color. You can see all tag will be same color, okay, because we have write a common class h1. You can see also you can style here. I hope you understand. In the next you can see that here we have declare a class. How to declare a class I have discussed about in my previous tutorial. Now again I am saying that our first write class, then equal, then quotation, then write the just class name, okay. Class name, how to catch the class name, just write dot, then paste the, then write the class name, then use curly brace, okay. This is the CSS selector, class selector, okay. How to select class, just use dot, then class name. You can also see the our class name is all same, okay, all is same class. If you write a CSS property like text align center, suppose text align center, CSS property text align value is center. You can here all text is left side. Refresh your browser, you can see our all text is middle. Why all text is middle? Here you can see our different 3 div, but our all class is same, my style. But when you change its name, it will not working in last, okay. You can see the first. So the declaring the class benefits is same class. When use again and again, it will react or it's showing the same results all time, okay. This is the benefits. As you can see in our h1 tag, all tag is react is same, okay. Suppose you write here div class equal to, suppose my style, same class I have declared, div close. Now here write p tag, okay. P, I am learning web design. You can see this text is middle. I am learning web design because it's getting the design from my style, this CSS property text align center. But if you want to write the another style into the p tag, just write here style, my style dot, select it, my style, then write p, okay, then write p, then just style color, CSS property color, something like that, green, green. When you write the color name, you don't need to use the hash, but when you write the color code, you need to use the hash. You can see the color is green, but here this color is blue, this color blue, this color blue, this color blue, but last element color is green because we have write in separated my style, then fixed the name p, okay, then fixed the name p. When you have write, you can see that we have write h1, okay. When you text align, you can see here my style text align center we have write, and my style p color is green, but here all text is middle and last element HTML element p color is green, but when you write here specifically the text align center will be h1, okay, h1, but then you can see the color my style P, this text will not be text align center. You can see the text align center, it is not, okay, but first 3 is text align center because we have specified here, and this is the benefits of declaring the class. When you same class again, it will be same class, okay. Again you can use here, suppose if you want to write, suppose p tag, closing p tag, I am designer, suppose you can write here, now first write h1. I showed that how to write grouping selector in this tutorial, that's I have use of class, and now I am showing grouping selector, okay, how to select group h1p, then you can use here something like that, h3 and use h3. Here you can use as you wish, something like that, like span, okay. Refresh your browser. This h1 selector, remove this color, remove all, just remove all. You can see this is our h1 heading, p tag h1, then again we have write h3, then is pen, okay, web designer. Now if you want to do the same design all text, suppose you want to design this text same, all text is same you want, suppose, so how can you write? The grouping selector, write h1, use comma, then write p comma, then write h3 comma, then write span, okay, span. Now write curly brace, that this is our selector, CSS selector, okay, h1p h3 span, our HTML element h1p h3 span, okay. Now here write the CSS properties, suppose color, suppose blue, okay, all HTML element color will be blue because we have select the grouping selector, okay, at a time. You can see all text color is blue. Also you can write here text align center. Now refresh, you can see all text is center. Span is a inline CSS, okay, sorry, inline element. Span tag is an inline element, and for this text don't get to the middle because its width is only here. You can see when you write here, you can see this is the block level element, okay, this is the same start, this width h1p and h3, that these are block level element, and their width is from here to here, left to right is block, but span is inline element, and for this text when you want to the middle, you need to use here div or another block level tag. Suppose you can use here p and again use here p. Just refresh, you can see text is middle, okay. I hope you understand. This is the inline CSS. I will next tutorial I will discuss about inline and block level element. I will show you, don't worry. Just here seeing this. I am remove this for understanding the easily. Okay, you can see all text is middle. Also you can write here font size 18 pixel. Suppose you can see all font size is 18 pixel. You can see the bold and bold. This is the default value of H1 tag. Okay, and for this that's showing this like this. Anyway, I hope you understand that when you need to use the same design, I mean you want to the same design to H1, P, lots of element that's you wish that you want to do design the same, just use grouping selector. Okay, grouping selector. But when you want to another div like this, div class equal to my style. Suppose I have write the class name my style, close the div, and here write H1 tag. Suppose I write a section, and you want to declare the class name, and the P tag is here, just write. Also you can use here footer. Okay, this is the HTML5 tag footer, and here you write H3. Okay, just refresh. First remove this code, refresh. You can see this is our div, first div, then our section, then our footer. Okay, that's we have write in our CSS div, section, footer. But now if you want to do the same design, all the HTML element, if you want to do same design, how can you easily just write? You don't need to write H1, P, H3 again and again. Just simply call this class, because your class name is same. But if you using the different class name, it will not get. But when you using the same class name, my style, just style here. CSS selector, how to catch, just using dot j. When you write this class name, when you declare the class, you need to just use dot sign. Okay, dot and then you class name. Here just write first color, suppose color green. Okay, you can see our color is black. You can see our all color is green. You don't need to write again and again H1, HP, H3 when you using the class. Okay, also you can see this class name declare here, class. Okay, remove the div. You don't need to write the div, just remove the div. I am showing that how can write and how to way to write, how many way to write the design. Okay, and again remove, just here declare a class. Okay, just here declare a class. In previous we have showed that group selector, we need to write H1, P and H3 separately, but here just write the class name, my style, just class. You can see the same results. Just refresh, you can see all is green. Now also you can write here suppose text align center. Okay, you can see all text is center. So I hope you understand that what is the benefits of declaring the class, and why you when you want to need to declare the class, when you use a group selector, when you use class, etc. Okay. Also, in our next part, how to declare id. Okay, id is a unique. When you need to the unique class, that unique design, okay, then you need to the id. Just suppose you want to change this design. Okay, you want to separate this design from general design, color and text align, you want to separate. Just here write id, and here write to name id name. Suppose id name will be separate all class etc. Okay, it will be unique, it not match another name. Just write my id. Okay, first refresh, you can see the paragraph text is general or normal. Now how to catch the id? Just copy the id name and go to the css file. When you catch the id, first use hash, then your id name. Okay, then curly brace to write code. This is the use css selector, id selector. Use hash, then your id name. Now write text color, suppose blue. You can see color is blue. Also you can text center, text align, center. I have write the same code again just for showing to you, and you can easily, I hope you can easily understand. Okay, you can see that our text is center, but this is the another code. We have designed the h1 same, h3 same. Okay, just declaring a class, same class, and getting the same design. But when you want to the another design or different design from others, just use id. Also you can use here p tag, class name. Also you can use here write another class name. But when you want to the unique design differently, totally different, and you want to do that all design will be separate from it, you don't want to use this design to another HTML elements in whole file, then use just id. Okay, I hope you understand that when using class, when using id, how to use class, how to use id, how to use group selector, etc. Okay, so thank you. In the next tutorial I will discuss about how to work with image and hyperlinks. Then I will discuss about inline and block level elements. Okay, so thank you.